So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it's so nice to have you here. If you're an old subscriber, if you used to watch my videos before, it's so good to have you back here. And on today's episode we have, I'm sure you already can see it, we have like an yeah, this is what we have on the show today. On today's vlog, we have my baby, the newest baby in town, straight out of my womb. Yeah, so this is Tiara, my new baby. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that you should know, like how to prepare yourself for labor, because this is like one of my most requested videos. I'm not even joking. Like, I see people texting me on Instagram, on my WhatsApp, or you post about you were open about your pregnancy, blah blah blah. Would like to know so much back. So I felt like it would be nice to just put it out there so every other person can, benefit from this. So if you want a natural medicated birth and you don't know how to go about it, you don't know what to do, how to prepare yourself for that, you are in the right place. So my name is Jadisola. I'm a new mom and I'm just going to share my experience with you guys. So stay with me. So birth is a very challenging experience. Not everybody that gets pregnant eventually sees their baby, which is very sad, because for someone to go through all of these things and then you don't eventually see the baby, or someone dies, either the mother or the child, is usually really heartbreaking. But then, we still do it anyway. We still all want to be mothers at the end of the day. But then in this video, I'm going to be sharing tips on how to have, I can't say how to have it easy, but then I'm just going to be sharing tips on how I put through things I did to prepare myself, and basically just things I did to prep myself before going into labor. So once you get to the third trimester, you always panic. You start feeling like, oh, the baby's coming soon. You start having anxiety and all of that. I had that, but I knew that whatever happens, this has to go down. I have to bring this baby into this world, even if I'm scared, if like whatever happens, I still have to do this. So I decided to start preparing myself like real quick. So one of the things that you should even know is that you should not even go to the labor room unprepared. Ah, God. So I'm shooting this video very late at night because I went to a party and I just came back and I'm like, I don't want to waste this makeup. So so one thing you should know is, don't go to the labor room unprepared. You need to educate yourself, like know what you are doing. That's why I'm putting this video out there, because not many of us know what to do before the baby comes. So week 38 is usually the magic week. That's when most babies come. Like if you Google it, you see that majority of the kids that come these days, they come on the 38th. Some of them don't wait. God bless you, my darling. Some of them don't wait till week 40 anymore. So from week 37, like from the 7th month, basically, you should already start prepping yourself. You should already start prepping yourself on how to have this baby. So first thing I'm going to lay emphasis on is drink a lot of water. It helps with baby movements. I don't know if it's going to make the water in the amniotic sac plenty, but then whenever I drink water, I feel my baby moving. I see, because she's such an active baby. She was an active baby in the womb, and now she's still a very overactive stage. So drink a lot of water. It helps a lot. Point number 2, take your prenatal drugs. Very, very important. When my baby came, the nurses were like, the first question they asked was, what were you taking while you were pregnant? Because this baby is so fresh. I'm going to show you a video of that somewhere here. She was looking so white, and the woman was like, what were you taking? Tell me what you were. And I was not looking like like it was just regular food. And she was like, no, you must have been taking some drugs, blah blah blah. I didn't take the regular folic acid that they gave me in the hospital. I didn't take those ones anymore because I wanted to start taking. If you watch my one things to do when you're pregnant or something, I don't know, like how to keep your stomach away from stretch marks and all of that. I don't know what name I named that video, but I think it was things I do when I was pregnant, probably things I drink or something, or a day in my pregnant life. I don't know, but I'll link it in my description box. But yeah, in that video I shared with you the prenatal drugs I was taking. I was taking natal care, then I switched to pregnant care eventually. So taking your prenatal care, drugs is going to make your baby extremely fresh. Look at this child now. See how I'm speaking fine. So yeah, make sure you take it. Your child is going to come out very fresh. There are some babies that when they give birth to the baby might already have like a worn out skin. I'm not saying worn out skin, but like it might not just be fresh. So make sure you take your prenatal drugs for your baby's brain, for it to develop properly, and for the baby to come out looking like a banger. So tip number 3 is from the 7th month, because you know the miracle starts happening from the 7th month. That's when you know, oh yeah, you're almost there. You're 2 months away. You're 3 weeks away. You're this that away. So from then you should start taking dates. That one, I'm very sure it was one of the reasons why I had because I had an almost easy delivery. Don't forget that labor is one of the most painful things in this world. It hurts as fuck. But if you help yourself, if you educate yourself before then, you know what to do and all of that. So that's why this video is out anyway. So make sure you take dates. I don't know if you know what dates are. It's dabino. It looks like almond. I don't know. It's very sweet. It tastes like honey at the same time. So you should take at least 8 to 10 every day from your 8. I took it like I took more than 8 daily anyway because it was sweet. And yeah, so I took more of dates. I took pineapple. Don't forget that when you are still early in your pregnancy, pineapple is a no-no because it can cause you to lose the baby and get naturally induced at an early stage, and you don't want to lose your baby girl or your baby boy. So yeah, you can only do that. You can only take pineapples when you're in your final, like your 3rd trimester, like almost there, like maybe you're like 5 weeks away from having the baby. If you've gone this far into the video, please like and subscribe. At least subscribe first before the end of the video. You eventually like it. Ew. So yeah, I stopped at pineapples. Also take zobo. Zobo has pineapple in it. Most of them usually have pineapple in it. Then ginger, all of those good stuff. So you should take that because it's going to ripen your cervix. That's the reason why I said don't take it when you're still early in your pregnancy, because it will make the cervix to prepare it for induction, like for the baby to drop, like for the baby to come out, for the cervix to be very ripe and ready to receive the baby. So when you take it too early, it's really not nice. It's usually bad. So, and some people take pineapples like all through their pregnancies and they're okay anyway. But now that you know, it's better to make your baby safe and keep you also safe. So take dates, pineapples, and zobo at the end, like during your 3rd trimester, so that it can ripen your cervix. I did this, like I took zobo twice daily, every day. Twice, yeah. I always get 2 bottles, but sometimes I don't finish it as one, so I take it like twice. But I made sure I took zobo every day. So my 4th point is take long walks. Sometimes for journeys that you usually normally take bike, like maybe let me say 15-hour bike, short journeys anyway. But for short journeys, instead of you to take a bike and say, oh, I'm tired, you know the way pregnant people act, like no, all the burden in the world is on their shoulder. Don't take a bike, don't take a cab, don't take a train, don't take whatever. Walk, because when you walk, it's more like you're doing an exercise. There are some of us that were very lazy to do exercise, because me, I cannot do any exercise. I cannot squat because the last time I was trying to squat so that my bum can be big, it didn't work out well. My leg almost, oh, I wanted to collapse. So walking at long stretch, like a long distance, was a better option for me. So of which you can as well stretch. I can do another video of some exercises that you can do that will not be too tough for a pregnant woman, that I could do anyway, even if I didn't enjoy doing them, because they're more like stress, so I'd rather walk. But yeah, when you want to do your workouts and all that, you don't necessarily have to do it every day. You don't necessarily have to take long walks every day, but it increases the oxytocin in your body, and that's one of this thing that prepares you for labor. Like, so next one is dance. In one of the videos I made, that same video that I'm talking about, that I shared how to avoid your stomach from having stretch marks, my bath routine, my everyday routine, my day and night routine while I was pregnant. In that video, I was dancing. I danced a lot while I was pregnant. I didn't even not dance like normally, but I danced a lot when I was pregnant, because all that stress, all the working out. It's more like I'm still working out, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So now, one other thing that increases the oxytocin in your body is sex. You should have sex properly, like. So we're talking about sex, like, okay, like, yeah, we really need to be having sex once the baby is almost here. For me, I was far apart from my man, but a month before I had my baby, a month before I had my baby, I traveled down to Abuja to see him. But then I came back about 2 weeks before the baby came. Even if I didn't know that the baby was going to come at that time, but I just wanted to, I went a month before, and I came at the end. I spent the whole month. So I stayed there, that okay, let me prepare myself, because I educated myself properly before this baby came. So we're having sex like very often. Even sometimes when I don't feel like it, I'll still do it, because the sperm that releases inside my body it prepares me for labor, like it will ripen my cervix more. So they say, like, all this mama tissue. The things that I'm saying, I might not be a medical practitioner, I might not be an health person, but these are the things that I asked. Sorry, my darling. Sorry, this season. These are the things that I did that helped me. Like, I asked all these questions before doing them, and then it worked for me. So I'm going to do. I'm only sharing what worked for me to you guys. So the next one is, you might have hot feet at intervals. This one was always happening to me when I was in my third trimester. It felt like after I take my walks, sometimes even when I don't walk, I might just be at home, my leg starts feeling very hot, it starts swelling. So I'll just go to the bathroom, put very cold water. I'll run the bath, but I'll make sure if the water is not very cold, I'm gonna take ice from the freezer and put in the water, and I'll soak my leg inside. It calms my nerves down, like it makes me very relaxed. I don't necessarily have to always pour water on my body. I'll just sit and put my leg inside the water, and sometimes I might just slip off. That's how relaxing it is. Because you need to make sure your feet is warm. You need to cut down on your salt intake safe, because of the swelling on your leg. You don't want your legs swelling and start looking awkward and to not be fine in your slippers. So don't forget to keep your hand. This is another point. Don't forget to keep your hand off your belly. You should moisturize it properly to avoid itching, and if it is itching, you should just pinch it. Let me show you how I pinch. So if you can see my hand, instead of you to scratch like this, sorry my darling, instead of you to scratch like this, I will just pinch like this. Wherever is itching me, I'll pinch it, then I'll use my hand to rub. It always goes away. If you see my belly, I'll show you the belly in another video. The video that I'm going to show you how I was doing my workout and the stretches, because I'm wearing a dress now. If I wasn't wearing a dress, I would have shown you. But then I don't have one single stretch mark like this, because After you have this baby, all your stomach might be looking messy. I know that, yeah, like, you're supposed to be proud of your body and all of that stuff, but you can as well be careful to avoid stories that touch. Because I still want to wear a bikini in Dubai, shaking my small bum bum. So I don't want to wear a bikini and then there are stretches all over my body. You know, I don't really want that. And there's this line that is, when you're pregnant, there's this line that I feel like the line is never going to go because my mom still has that line. But then, I can still manage the line, but not having stretch marks on a yacht. Like, doesn't make sense. Doesn't. So keep your hands off your belly so that you don't have stretch marks. So make sure you do your scans to always check the well-being of your baby as well. And another thing is, during labor, don't panic. Don't panic. This particular one helped me a lot, this particular point, because when I woke up, I'm going to share my labor story, so I'm going to say all of this and all that, but just make sure you endure whatever pain comes. Once you are already in labor, once you already start having those contractions, first of all, I didn't know they were contractions, I thought they were just cramps. So once that pain starts, because mine started in the middle of the night, at some point I felt like I wanted to pee, but then before I stand up, I already peed my pants. So I felt that was my water breaking small, but I didn't realize. So when I got to the hospital, I was already in pain from home. I even still did a vlog before I left home. I'm still going to share that, but I'm going to put it inside my delivery vlog, of which, look at the baby girl looking all fly. Look at me now, sexy mommy, yummy mommy. So on the day of my delivery, I kept enduring every pain. Whatever pain comes, keep enduring it as it comes. If you feel a particular pain, just know that there's more to come. So just hold that one first. If you are still dilating if your contractions are still coming far apart, keep enduring that pain, because they'll still continue coming like rapidly, like they'll come more and more and more. So once you start enduring the pain, just have it in your mind up, there's more pain to come, so let me endure this. That's the only way you can prepare yourself for the worst. This is one of the most important points on preparing yourself for this labor. So make sure whatever pain comes, keep enduring it, because there is more. It will still take long more before that baby comes. So practice makes perfect. This is another point. You need to practice your breathing techniques. You need to, when you're about to push, there was something I was doing. I've seen this in several YouTube videos on how to have the baby. In Nigeria, we're mostly not well educated on how to have your baby. They just tell you to push, just because sometimes you're pushing, but you feel like you're pushing, but you're screaming. You're not pushing, you're screaming. So for you to avoid all this screaming, you should make sure you practice your breathing techniques and your coping to pain technique, and also your positions. Your position while having the baby matters. It does not matter how prepared you are anyway, but sometimes if you are prepared, it usually helps more. There's no magic position, there's no magic technique. Even if you do all the preparation in the world, your baby might be different from mine, but then it's still best that you prepare. So perfect your breathing. While I was in labor, when the nurse tells me, she said, whenever I feel like I want to poo, that type of poo that you have to hold chair and table and everything, those type of poo, I'm sure most of us have gone through that. So that's how the labor feels like. It feels like you're tearing apart, basically. So once you feel like you want to poo, that the head is pressing on your perineal area, that's when you push. So now before I push, I breathe in first, count to, then when I want to push out, I count to 10. Like after breathing in, then when I want to release, I count to 10. I'm not doing ah, and then you're groaning, you're not shouting. Because if you shout, my nose at some point, the first time I pushed, I shouted. In my head, I was groaning. She's like, daughter, because I was saying, mommy, it's paining me. She said, daughter, endure. So both of us were doing, mommy. She was doing, daughter. So whenever when I screamed, she was like, daughter, you're not groaning, you're screaming, money, yay. Screaming, bow, like I'm doing my best, But then the second time when I wanted to push, and I did the breathing thing, because you will panic a lot that you might even forget to breathe properly. But don't forget to breathe. Like, I'm sure you saw the way I demonstrated. When you breathe in, when you're about to breathe out, count to 10 while you're pushing. Then, or even when you're pushing, you might be losing your breath. But don't make sure you count to 10, finish. You see that the baby is going to be coming faster because you're pushing with all your might. So before the baby comes, during your third trimester, make sure you lean forward. It will make the baby's head drop into when you lean forward, you can stack pillows or kneel down. Just kneel forward to press your phone, to use your laptop, to whatever. It helps your baby to sit up properly and drop in your pelvis and be more prepared to burst out. You get? So this is you leaning forward most times, not just every time like a pregnant woman. Obviously you're pregnant, but you don't have to act all pregnant every time. So I had raspberry leaf, the leaf tea. The tea is a tea. It looks like a Lipton for us in Nigeria. Raspberry helps. It increases your milk supply. So before your baby comes, you can prepare your breast milk for all of that. Drinking a lot of water also makes your breast milk supply increase. So if you don't, another tip, in the absence of a what's the name of that kidney ball? Yoga ball. I didn't have that, but I wanted to prepare myself for labor, obviously. So in the absence of a yoga ball, you can sit on the tip of your bed, then bounce away. You can be doing all the bouncing and bouncing. Sorry, my darling. Yeah. So don't forget to prepare your mind as well. This is another tip, because your mind directs your whole body. If your body feels like you're tearing apart, because your body is definitely going to feel like it's tearing apart, but your mind is going to send a different signal to your body. It's your mind. I feel like most of the time it's your mind that makes you do certain dramatic things while you're in labor. Just prepare your mind that, I don't want my body taking control. I want my mind to take control. If your body is telling you need to scream, let your mind be telling you need to keep calm. It's that serious. Don't let me say it's not that serious. It's actually that serious. But then make sure you are relaxed. Make sure you are calm. You can meditate while you're in labor self. Like, don't push yourself too hard. Because you need to help yourself. Like, there was one woman in the labor room. Because we're two in the main labor room. While I was trying to have my baby, the woman was next to me. And she was just doing bala. She kicked the nurse face safe. And the nurse was like, it's like, you're not ready to have this baby. Let me go and attend to another person. And that made me, I was already about to start like, no, this one is too much. I'm just going to do whatever. Like, I cannot. But when I saw the way the nurse reacted to the woman, and I'm sure she did that so that the woman would sharp up, like, Mashara Giri Jiget. So in my head, I'm like, no, I need to do better. I don't want to stay too long in this place. So I need to start breathing properly. I need to like get my head right. Let my mind connect with my body. Let not just my body do the whole work. Let my head and my mind do it. So don't forget that if you want me to do a video of all the stretches, all the exercises I did during my pregnancy, please comment below so that I can know if I'll be doing that video. So I know that I want you to know that without the right confidence going into labor, there are more chances that you might have a negative birth experience. You don't want to have a negative birth experience, so you need to be very confident. You need to know, yes, Jesus Christ knows that I'm going to push out this baby today, and there's nothing the devil can do about it. Let Satan know that, no, this baby, we are coming out of this labor room together. We're leaving this hospital together. So let the devil know that nah, there's nothing you can do. Be very prayerful. While I was having my baby, so many other people were saying negative things. Once this baby comes, I'm going to kill this baby for this stress, this that, saying awful things to their baby. And I'm like, no, God, just take control. I just kept saying, oh woman, she was saying, Jesus, Allah, together. And the nurse was like, because the nurses in my ward, they always try to make us laugh. Like, even while you're in labor, just be calm. That's them trying to make you feel calm. So why stress yourself when the nurse is trying to put you to rest, you know? So I just kept on praying that, God, please just help me have this baby easily. During all this time, my man was texting, like, because when I entered the labor room already, I still had my phone. I wanted to do a proper vlog, but when the pain entered, I didn't even know where my phone was. I threw my bra inside water. I didn't even know until the baby came out. If you go into labor room without preparing yourself properly, preparing your mind, preparing your body, chances are you're going to have a very difficult labor. So if you have gone far into this video to this point, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, please, and like this video, and let me know what other videos you would like me to do. So another point is do perineal massage. And perineal massage is, you should as well just choose your boob, but then I'll still go into it briefly. I made my man do it because it was weird for me to be putting my hand inside my vagina, and then I don't know how to explain. More like, if this is your vagina, yeah, I really hope you can see this. If this is your vagina, you stick about 2 fingers into it. This is your perineal. It's called perineal massage. This is your perineum, yeah. Then this is your anus. So you drag like this. I hope you get it. So my man used to do that for me. It's more like fingering me, but not directly up to my G-spot as usual. Now it will do up so that I'll get sensation, but then do down as well. Like, because even when you're trying to have the baby, when the baby's head is come, when you're crowning already, the nurse is going to wherever they call them, will put the hand inside, then start dragging like this. Do you understand? So your partner can help you with the perineal massage, because even your partner as well should know the rules and all the alternatives, and you're supposed to let your partner know how to take care of your body properly to help you prepare for labor. If he doesn't want to have sex, you drag him, release that oxytocin inside my body, then you can get the fuck, But then yeah, another point is you need to surround yourself with so much positive energy. This girl has woken up. You need to surround yourself with positive things, and those that you don't want to do CS, so that's a cesarean session, because your baby is probably at risk, and that's the only way they can help you bring out that baby. As long as you see your baby, that's really what matters. Don't come and start crying. I know it might be hurt, like you might feel like you want to do it naturally, you don't want them to cut you through, but whatever bet is bet. Like, either you go through the natural way or you do CS. Some people even prefer CS. I have a friend that she would rather even do CS. She has said that she doesn't want to go through all that natural pussy tearing and all that stuff. She just wants to do CS straight up. So another reason why the perineal massage is like very nice, very good, very recommend whatever. It will avoid, you might not have tear. You might, it's under probability. They might not need to cut you open, because now you've already prepared your perineal for stretching. You stretch. When you are pregnant, it might even hurt. It used to be very uncomfortable. When my man is fingering me, it's usually very uncomfortable. Like, I don't even used to like it like that. But I want to say, let's just prepare ourselves. Because I really did not want a hard labor. I just wanted everything to just be very easy and smooth. So I took, like, I was just following every instruction Have sex, yes, do it. Sometimes it might hurt, but just do it. Do perineal massages, just do it. Sit on the edge of the bed, because I didn't have a yoga, but yeah, just do it. So I feel like that's all for today. So do like and subscribe to my channel, please. There are a million ways to have, I don't know if I don't know what worked for you, but this is what worked for me. So there are plenty other ways. There are probably other ways to have an easy labor or prepare yourself for labor, but these are the ones that worked for me. I'm telling you what worked for me. I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'm not going to say, oh, go and check what did not happen to me. Yeah, these are all the things that I did. I labored for 14 whole hours, and the baby came in like 30 minutes. It was just when I just entered the labor room. Yeah, push, sharp. It was that fast, because at least out of the 14 hours that I labored for, I was on the phone with my man for about 12 hours, because I was enjoying the pain. We will laugh. It will make me laugh. It will make me feel more relaxed, because it wasn't in Lagos with me. It was in Abuja. Mama, I'm almost done now. Sha, I was on my phone throughout my labor, and I feel like because I prepared myself properly for this, yeah, that's why it worked out for me. So this, don't forget that labor is very painful. No matter how much prepared you have, it still hurts so much. But then these few tips of mine should be able to help you have it better. So thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all of that stuff. My baby is crying, so bye.